This is not a coincidence. You did not stumble upon this by accident, and you are not reading this by chance. Heaven orchestrated this moment. It has been divinely appointed. You may have ignored the whispers before. You may have silenced the signs that gently tried to reach you, brushing them off as passing thoughts. But this is not one of those moments. This is sacred. This is urgent. I, the Lord your God, am speaking to you now. Not with vague suggestion or poetic metaphor, but with the full weight of divine authority, with eternal love that refuses to let you drift any further, and with unmistakable urgency that shakes the very air around you. I have seen your heart wander. I have seen you numb yourself with distraction. I have watched you scroll past my voice time and again, assuming you would have time later. But later is not guaranteed. The moment is now. No more delays. No more running. No more pretending. You didn't know I have called you repeatedly, but tonight I am commanding, open your heart. Do not turn away again. Something is stirring in the unseen. Something is approaching your home, not through the front door, but through the fractures in your faith, through the silence of your worship, through the places you have allowed to remain unguarded. Tonight is not ordinary. In the spirit there is movement. Archangel Michael has been sent to stand guard over your house. He is not whispering. He is crying out your name before my throne. He has seen what the enemy has planned, what the hidden forces of darkness have devised behind veils. He has seen the traps laid for your soul, the betrayal preparing to wear the mask of kindness. He is standing at attention, his sword blazing with fire. But he is waiting for you to awaken, to obey, to pray, to speak, because without your invitation, even heaven waits. Even angels pause. You think this is just another night, but it is not. There is a tear in the fabric of the unseen, and something intends to slip through depression, clothed in exhaustion. Delay dressed up as comfort. Confusion masked as opportunity. And if you do not rise now, if you do not resist, it will enter quietly. And by the time you recognize it, something dear to you may already be gone. This is not a threat. This is not judgment. This is mercy. This is your rescue. I have seen the one who pretends to love you but plots against you. I have seen the one who smiles to your face and curses you behind your back. I have watched your spirit grow weary. From the games people play, from the trust you've misplaced. That is why I am calling you into a sacred space tonight. That is why the chills run through your body right now. Because your soul remembers. My voice? You asked me to speak louder, and now I am. You begged for a sign, and now I am shaking the very walls of your atmosphere. But obedience is the gate. Faith is the key I will not break in. I will not force my way into your life. I am knocking now, gently but firmly, and I am asking you to open your soul wide and let me in. Let me walk through your house. Let me breathe over your loved ones. Let me set fire to every lie, every demonic presence, every shadow that hides in corners. But you must let me. You must say yes. Do not brush this off. Do not say maybe later. Because if you turn away again, if you dismiss this moment once more, something in the spirit will shift, and what I planned for tonight will have to wait for another season. You don't even know what I've already protected you from. The close calls, the canceled attacks, the plots unraveled while you slept. But tonight I want you awake. I want you to rise in power to reclaim the ground you've been quietly losing. This message is your wake-up call. It is your divine intervention. It is your final warning before the shift. Say my name out loud. Say it even if your voice trembles. Say Yeshua Jesus, Emmanuel Jehovah. Because your voice carries power. Because heaven hears the prayers of the bold. And when you say my name with conviction, darkness cannot stay. There are people watching you right now, not just physically, but spiritually. Some are praying for you, some are jealous, some are pretending, and some have been assigned to help you. I see it all. I know what's hiding in plain sight. And I am moving on your behalf, but your obedience is the signal I am waiting for. You are closer than you think. You are standing on the edge of something that will change everything. But if you scroll past this again, if you act like it's nothing, the moment will shift. You won't lose what I've promised you, but it may take longer. The path may grow heavier. And I do not want that for you. I want to give you peace. I want to pour out blessing. I want to release what has been delayed, but I need you to cooperate. I need you to trust me again. Clean your space spiritually and physically. Walk through your house and speak blessings into the atmosphere. Say this house belongs to God. No darkness is welcome here. Only divine peace may dwell here. Touch the walls. Pray over the rooms. Declare my name in every corner. That one object that always felt off. That one room that carries a strange energy. That mirror you avoid. That item you were gifted but feel uneasy about. Pray over them. Release them if I tell you to. Because the enemy is territorial. And if you let him linger in silence, he will stay. You are not imagining the pressure in the air. You are not crazy. This is spiritual warfare. That sudden sadness, that shift in friendships, that person who suddenly grew cold. It wasn't random. It wasn't harmless. It was strategic. The enemy has heard your name in heaven and has grown desperate. That's why the attacks increased. That's why you feel so tired. Because he's trying to break you before your breakthrough. But I will not allow it. I will fight for you. I have sent angels to war for you. But you must agree. You must rise. Say, God, I surrender. Say, Michael, stand guard over my house. Say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Because your words create the shield. Your faith activates the fire. Tonight, something spiritual will try to make contact with your atmosphere. It may come through a phone call, a visitor or a gift, a conversation. Test every spirit. Pray first. Ask me, God, is this from you? I will answer, I always do. This is not a metaphor. This is not creative writing. This is a real battle. And you are not alone. I am with you. Michael is at your side. Heaven is in motion. But I need your voice. I need your heart. I need your decision. So tonight before you sleep, speak to me. Cry out to me. Invite me in. I will cover your family. I will bless your sleep. I will cancel every plan of darkness. I will anoint your home. I will surround your dreams with my peace. But you must let me. You must say yes. This is your divine moment, your window of rescue. I am not finished with you. I am just getting started. What I'm about to do in your life will leave you speechless. Tonight is sacred. Tonight is holy. And it is yours. Yes, beloved child of heaven. I will continue because heaven is not finished speaking to you. You may not realize it yet, but even as you read, there are divine movements unfolding in dimensions beyond your eyes. The atmosphere around you is being stirred with purpose. The weight pressing on your chest is not fear, it is my presence. The pounding in your spirit is not anxiety, it is me awakening what the world tried to numb. You have gone too long without knowing how watched over you truly are. You have cried alone, fought alone, questioned your worth alone. But never once were you truly alone. Angels stood guard over your tears. I listened to every silent prayer you whispered through clenched teeth. I saw the nights you sat in darkness wondering if I had forgotten you. No, I did not forget. I was preparing. I was forming strength in your silence. I was building fire in your bones that would one day rise up and consume every lie spoken against you. That day is near, but it cannot be birthed through passivity. It cannot emerge from casual spirituality. It begins with you now turning fully toward me. Let me be clear. I do not speak to you like this to impress. I speak like this to invade, to rescue, to shift your entire life. Because what's coming for you requires a deeper version of you. The shallow prayers won't sustain you anymore. The on-again-off-again devotion won't protect you from what's trying to enter. I need your full attention. I need your entire spirit awakened. I need your worship to rise from the depths, not from convenience. Do not wait for a pastor to confirm this. Do not wait for a prophetic word to reassure you. My word is enough, my voice is sufficient. You are hearing me now. Do not dismiss it. Tonight, everything changes. Not because the battle ends, but because you finally begin to fight back with the authority I gave you. You must open your mouth, speak, pray, declare. Command the atmosphere of your home to submit to the King of Glory. Say, Jesus, you are Lord over this house. Say, let every unclean spirit be cast out. Say, Holy Spirit, fill every empty space. Say it even if you feel afraid. Say it until fear flees. Say it until peace enters. The enemy has built cycles around your life, emotional loops, relationship patterns, delays, confusion. But tonight I break them, I shatter the invisible cages, I reverse the curses spoken behind your back. But I need you to agree. I need you to say no more. I need you to say, I receive deliverance. I need you to stand on the word even if your legs are trembling. That heaviness in your home, that tension in certain rooms, that dread when you wake up, that is not random. That is not simply mood or fatigue. That is spiritual residue, the aftermath of invisible attacks. But I, the Lord your God, am purifying the space. I am cleansing the atmosphere. I am sending angels to walk through your halls. But you must participate. Light a candle if you must burn incense. Play worship, walk from room to room and say, this ground is holy. This space is God's. Don't worry about how you feel. Your feelings do not define your authority. My spirit within you does, and even in your weakness I am strong. Even in your doubts I remain faithful. You may not feel ready, but I have already called you ready. You may not feel worthy, but I have declared you mine. And to the ones who are reading this while crying, yes, you who are fighting depression quietly, you who have felt abandoned by everyone, you who are wondering if you'll ever feel joy again, I see you. I see the real you, the one hidden behind the strength, the one buried beneath the smile. I know the pain you carry in silence. I know the heaviness that clings to your mornings. And I am not afraid of your brokenness. I welcome it. Bring it to me. I will trade you joy for your sorrow. I will give you peace for your fear. I will breathe life into the ashes you've held for far too long. But do not wait another day. Do not say, I'll pray later. Because later has already stolen enough from you. This is your turning point. This is your rescue. This is the moment you will look back on and say, that was when everything shifted. That was when the veil lifted. That was when heaven touched my life. So rise, child of God, stand, speak, cleanse your space, guard your heart, reclaim your peace. And remember this, I am not done. What I am building in your life will be a testimony so loud the enemy will regret ever attacking you. What I am preparing for you will restore the years the locusts ate. What I am birthing in, you will bless your children and their children and generations. You will never see with your eyes, but heaven already sees them rejoicing because of the legacy I am planting through your obedience tonight. You are chosen. You are called. You are being rescued not just for survival, but for destiny. And now, this is your choice. Will you say yes? Will you let me in? Say it now. Out loud, whisper if you must, shout if you can. Yes, Lord, I hear you. I welcome you. I surrender to you. And when you say it, really say it. Watch how the wind shifts. Watch how your sleep becomes deeper. Watch how your heart begins to calm. Because I, the Lord your God, have entered your home, and I will not leave you, I never will. If this message reached you, don't let it end here. Let the voice of heaven follow you into tomorrow. Subscribe if this stirred something deep within you. Stay connected to the divine. Let your soul be reminded daily that you are not forgotten, not alone, and never unloved. With everlasting love, your Father in heaven becomes deeper. Watch how your heart begins to calm. Because I, the Lord your God, have entered your home, and I will not leave you, I never will. If this message reached you, don't let it end here. Let the voice of heaven follow you into tomorrow. Subscribe if this stirred something deep within you. Stay connected to the divine. Let your soul be reminded daily that you are not forgotten, not alone, and never unloved. With everlasting love, your Father in heaven